In what internet commenters are calling an about frigging time moment, Square Enix is rethinking its bid to appeal to a mass audience after the success of the distinctly Japanese Bravely Default. I'm Mark Walton and this is a GameSpot news update. Square Enix had lost its focus after trying to make games that appealed to a wide global audience, Square Enix president Yosuke Matsuda told the Nikkei Trendy in an interview. Not only did they end up being games that weren't for the Japanese, but they ended up being incomplete titles that weren't even fit for a global audience. On the other hand, there are games like the JRPG we made for the Japanese audience with the proper elements, Bravely Default, which ended up selling well all around the world. Matsuda mentioned Hitman Absolution as an example of a game that had a hard time in attempting to appeal to this mythological global audience and suffered as a result. The development team for Hitman Absolution really struggled in this regard. They implemented a vast amount of elements for the mass instead of for the core fans as a way of trying to get as many new players as possible. So, as for the AAA titles we're currently developing for the series, we basically want to go back to their roots and focus on the core audience, while working hard on content that can have fans say things like, "This is the Hitman we know." I believe that this is the best way for our development studios to display their strengths. Square Enix has suffered over the last year and has restructured many of its operations following an extraordinary loss at the start of 2013. The company now expects to return to full profit this year, fueled partly by the successful relaunch of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Square Enix is now refocusing its efforts on returning its AAA series to their roots and appealing to core fans. Ah, sweet justice at last. But what do you guys think? Are you happy that Square Enix is returning to its roots? Or are you all like, hey, where's my goddamn mass appeal, people? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.